Good evening, fellow hunters, and welcome back to part 15, episode 14 of my Monster Hunter World playthrough. So I am excited because in this part we're going to be taking on one of my favourite bosses in the game. The head honcho of the Coral Highlands itself, the Legiana. And I'll explain to you why in a second, why it is one of my favourites. Anyway, so sometimes after the Great Gyros mission, the expedition where you have the option of fighting the Great Gyros to the Rotton Vale, a bunch of things happen. So, first off, talk to the airship engineer in the research base. You can get yourself a rope lift. Costs 1,000 research points. Sturdy bone, 5 Shamus hides. Easy. So it basically makes maneuvering around the Coral Highlands a lot easier. Another thing you could do is talk to this guy, the smart biologist. He is the one responsible for capturing beasts, such as the Paolumu itself. You can capture things like a Barath, Tobikadachi, and Paolumu here, and he will give you research points. Recently, he gave me 700 for completing a capture quest of the Paolumu, which was all too convenient for me because, as you can see, I have the Lumu Coil and the Lumu Greaves, so I needed gear from that. And also, Chief Botanist. You complete a quest which requires you to slay 14 Hornetars. You can upgrade the botanical gardens. And you can get the quest by talking to the Chief Botanist here. Once again, sometime after the first Rotton Vale expedition. And you can also cultivate more items as well. So, for example, Devil's Blight here. And what else do we want to cultivate? Let's go with Dragonfly Berry because I can't remember exactly where to get it. And it might be useful. You never know. So, those are some things that we can catch up on. Also, once again, after the Rotton Vale expedition, you can, or maybe it's after the first Coral Highlands expedition or Paolumu, sometime after the Coral Highlands is introduced, you have access to the Tail Rider Safari. This can be very handy. Why? Because you could send Palicos, a team of Palicos here. You get the choice of at first one, but then develops into 3 as the game goes on. You can see their hunting, gathering, and research points here, so it shows you how good they'll be. And you can choose a destination, so you can send Palicos to fight monsters, gather items, and slay or cull smaller monsters. And this can be really helpful if you want a certain part, but you just don't have the time to go get it, or have other things on your mind, basically. And I'm really looking forward to the Rotton Vale coming out, or not the Rotton Vale, the Coral Highlands, because you can send Palicos off to fight the Paolumu, which is really handy because I don't like fighting it. Although I've gotten better at it, I don't exactly like fighting the Paolumu. And the Palicos, when they defeat the Paolumu, they have a 30% chance of mining Nourishing Extract, which, when combined... I'll show you right now, actually. I was waiting to use this. When defeating a Paolumu, you have a 30% chance of receiving Nourishing Extract. And this could be a very vital ingredient because when combined with Demon Drug, which you can get by collecting Might Seed and Catalyst, you can get, I'll just craft 2 here, be unprepared, you can craft this Mega Demon Drug and Mega Armor Skin. Now these two bottles here boost your attack power even more than a regular Demon Drug, the same with Armor Skin. They give you a 50% buff to your stats, and these effects last for a long time. So effectively your attack almost doubled, a quarter basically. Which is pretty awesome. Skills we have Stun Resist, Earplugs, Windproof, Defense Boost, Ice Resist, very handy, and Divine Blessing. So I believe that's all we need to do, so let's go get a meal and get on with it. So, I believe we're ready. Let's go ahead and talk to the 3rd Fleet Master, who I'm starting to get used to. Really starting to grow on me a bit.
Now is the time.
Now we depart.
Breathtaking.
look so free. So, what's the bottom of the Vale like?
I could not say. Though we have learned much, what we have are mere facts, and not a single clue to what truth they add up to.
We know Zora Magdaros is heading there, but why?
The world is full of mysteries to consume us.
Yeah, and delicious mysteries to consume. Hey, I think I found something.
Let's set her down. Or not. As I thought.
Ah, what a beaut.
We have disturbed its hunting grounds. We should regroup.
You thought they would have put a little more, you know, thought into this? Well, what do you have to say? Loathsome. Loathsome is a bit of a stretch. I mean, you probably should have known that you were disturbing its nesting grounds. I mean, you could have descended anywhere into the Rotton Vale. Well, anywhere safe, that is. I'm sure there were more options than, well, its hunting grounds. Oh, I almost forgot. You hunter. No, this armor, it's just for show. Really, I'm meant to be a mannequin just in the Astera shops, you know? It's my job to just stand there and look noble and majestic. Anyway, accept Legiana, embodiment of elegance.
Hey, partner.
It's a shame we won't be fighting this in the
We need to clear the way so we can climb
in the
down to
daytime,
base of the Rotton
because
Vale.
Legiana looks so much more majestic in the sunlight. So what you could do is start from the northeast camp there, crawl up the tunnel, take a left, and sometime you will eventually run into the beautiful beast, the Legiana. I dodged it. What the heck? What the heck? Anyway, the Legiana, one of my favourite beasts in the game. Because it is a beaut. It is an absolute beaut. Its cry is like crystallization if it had a voice. It's very elegant. It has a lovely colour scheme. And, well, I like fighting it. There's not really much to it in terms of dirty tricks or you know, just unfair advantages it has. Just its ice abilities, its hunting instincts, and, well, just its elegance, sheer elegance in all its moves. But nevertheless, Legiana is also a very potent and dangerous monster in the game. It likes to fight in the air, similar to Paolumu, maybe not quite as armoured. Its biggest weaknesses are thunder at 3 and fire at 2. So, I like to think I have the perfect tools for this. But, as mentioned, it uses a barrage of ice attacks, such as its icy wings, icy tail. And ice is a not quite as potent blight, which basically stalls your stamina recovery. Spending too much time here, I need to get it down. There we go. So, as you can imagine, using flash pods is a good way to go because it likes to stay in the air a lot. You want to watch out for its ice attack, so I'd recommend something like the armor I have on right now, High Metal, is good for it, as well as Lumu, it's pretty decent. Charge my spirit. But the hunting horn could also be very useful for this fight. And if you're struggling to hit this thing in the air, which I am a bit, one weapon I would recommend for this fight is the insect glaive, as I found out when I first played this game. Because the insect glaive has incredible jumping abilities, and also you can use your molodrones, your insects, if you will. And this thing is very weak to poison, so if you can use dust clouds of the molodrones or polodrones, you can poison Legiana, and that will make this fight a lot easier. So definitely recommend the insect glaive for this fight. Very useful weapon. I'm gonna bounce off it like that. That is what you have to be wary of. Unfortunately, the longsword has good reach, and I should have dodge rolled again. That was too close. Didn't get hit there. Why did I scroll out for a second? I thought I could adjust the camera. I can't. Because Legiana's getting a bit close and personal here. Nib plugs aren't really doing much good here. How did I miss that? Decided to charge at the last minute. Struggling on stamina here a bit. Actually, I forgot to whetstone, so that was a bit sloppy there on my half. Weaknesses are its head and its tail. He says as he attacks its body. That could have been better. There we go. Finally dodged its wall. Oh, really? No, your roar is beautiful and all, but I hear you loud and clear, but seriously, it's starting to stun me a bit. Ah, so as you can see there, do not get in too close. Do not underestimate it. It can do a lot of damage. I'm actually starting to get my ass kicked a bit here. Likes getting close and personal. And if anything, it's disrupting my view, and that's really what's causing me so many problems here. Sloppy. Oh, you too? Oh, I thought I dodged that. Okay, this is getting dangerous now. I can't barely see with all these Rathanos here. Okay, we need something. Okay, we need a mount here, and we don't get it. No, but regardless, I was looking forward to fighting this thing, despite that it is being a bit of a challenge. But hey, if I'm enjoying fighting the monster, then, you know, it's not that bad. But Tsutsu Yaku's got it trapped here, which is pretty good. It stayed trapped for long. The wind pressure improved, not doing me any favours here. I got stunned there. Could have used a mount there. Still not sure what the percentages are mounting per jump, so I'll look into that. I lost sight of it for a second. This specimen is massive. Oh no, I'm in its line of sight. Okay, you're getting way too close there, my friend. Yes, finally! Careful, a lot of hits here, boss. Decides to roar. break up my spawn points. Thankfully, Midness appears to have buffed my defense, so I didn't do that much there. I think I have Feline Groomer on, is it? It's the one that halves defense down. Very useful indeed. But yeah, that's just one of the things I love about the Legiana, is that, well, aside from its, well, obviously its ice attacks, aside from that, it pretty much just fights like any animal would. It uses its physicality, uses its, you know, uses its stature, it tries to get behind you, uses claws. Obviously, there are better examples of monsters in the game that give you pure fights, if you will, and you will see one in the next episode, in fact. And the Legiana really wants a piece of the Titsuyaku, doesn't it? And there's Legiana chilling in Titsuyaku's spot. That's probably what wound him up so much. You don't usually see Legiana chilling out here. Oh, hopefully it looks like it's limping. And where does it want to go off to? Fly off to now? Yeah, it looks like it's flying up. Let's head to the northeast camp to try and intercept it. And actually, there's something I'd like to do. I know I'm on a hunt, but I think I have time. Change the ghillie mantle to the glider mantle, because if it's going where I believe it's going, then you will see how handy this can be. Alright, there we have it. We've had a slight change of gear. So when the Legiana is injured, it likes to fly up to its nest all the way up there in sector 12, 13? Yeah. Let's have an energy drink real quick. So, one fast way that you can travel up to the Legiana's nest is hop on the ghillie mantle, or glider mantle, sorry. I will show you guys how you can get one. And jump off here. And fly all the way up to Legiana's nest. There you go. Saves a lot of time. Very handy for when you need to get up to Legiana's nest quick. Is there any stone here? Can't see any. Let's use a flash pod. Or dung pod rather, to blow up the barrels. I actually wanted to roll up the way there, but what you could do is, in the Legiana's nest, there are these air tunnels, which you can use with a ghillie mantle to try and get up on top of the Legiana and mount it. So let's see if we can put that into effect. There you go. So you can try and mount it from there, just like that. I thought it was going to go airborne there. Does it want to go airborne? Oh no! I'll stop you from me. I wanted to use that while I was up in the air. And as you can see, if you use a flash pod while the Legiana's on the ground, it can make the fight a bit more unpredictable. And we don't want that. Do you want to go airborne? It's being a bit tricky right now. Please go airborne. Thank you. Ah! Only now it decides to go airborne when I'm out of flash buds. Yes, get in. Let's bring this thing down. Or not. Oh, come on, I dodge rolled that. Can't have much left in it now, though. Finally, this is my chance. Come on. No, don't attack it. There we go. Oh. Jeez, that made me sweat more than I should have. I did not expect the Legiana to be this difficult. Oof, but that is one tough but enjoyable fight indeed. And you could see there, it was a good thing I was as prepared as I was with all the ice resistance and defense. Because the Legiana is a handful. Really is a handful. But very beautiful creature. But you want to come in prepared with some good ice resistance. But Thunder and Fire works best on it. Poison as well in terms of ailments. Which is why the Insect Glaive is so effective. For armor, well, you can see there, high metal, Luma items. And just keep at it, just keep dodge rolling, just try not to let Legiana get behind you, avoid its ice attacks obviously, and you should be fine. It's not easy, it's definitely a step up from what we've been fighting recently, but for me personally, I thought it was a very enjoyable fight because of just how much I respect Legiana in general. Whew. I hope you've got your destination sorted this time, 3rd Fleet Master. Oh boy, that was a difficult fight. But that is going to be it, and I will show you how you can get your hands on a glider mantle just before we end this part. Let's head back to Astera. So, sometime after the expedition to the first expedition to the Rotton Vale, where you have the option of fighting the Great Gyros, etc. Or is it after Rabadan? It would be after Radoban, rather. You talk to this person at the armory. She will give you a quest which requires you to slay 5 Raphos, the flying bat creatures in the Rotton Vale coated with that effluvial stuff. When you complete that, she will give you this glider mantle here, very useful, as you can see, for the fight against Legiana. But that is going to be the end of this part. So, yeah, next part we're going to be taking on a dangerous creature that lurks in the very depths of the Rotton Vale. That is going to be a just as tough, if not tougher fight than this one. So, that's going to be it. Take care, fellow hunters. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you all again very soon in the next hunt. Farewell.